Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein. A little fun fact here is that 70% of you that are watching are actually subscribed, so that's pretty incredible that, everybody who's watching is actually enjoying themselves here to actually push a button to show that they actually are enjoying what they enjoy here on YouTube and everywhere. So thank you all for that. That's very kind, because a lot of channels they can just die instantaneously without the community. So I want to do this for you guys so you have something to look forward to each day, but at the same time I do it for fun, and we can all enjoy ourselves here in Vane as we go through the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood for yet another time. And this time we will be using Aurora's blood code back on her own self here, or at least her relic blood code back against her own self here. And what we will be going for is all the piercing, very, I don't know what's going on over here, some kind of lighting glitch. That's kind of odd. But we're going to be going for all the laser beam kind of things that do straight line AoEs, since we are down very straight hallways here. So we will try and do our best to poke the enemy with lasers and ice beams and all kinds of things like that. So this isn't really too much to say about what we have going here, but the reality is that it's all about execution here, as it always is. And so we will go ahead and run in here, and we'll go for an ice wave there, a frost wave. Okay, and as you see, the Brionic does basically 0 damage to these folks, and that's okay. But what we're really going to be going for here is to get lots and lots of Ichor on our stock value there, and as we can go up to 60, we're able to get a whole bunch of Ichor back all the time, and from the Brionic and from backstabs and such here with the Ivory Grace. So we will have enough to keep ourselves going, while at the same time we should have very quick cooldowns here from Blood Awakening being paired up with Mia. And since she is White Mia, she has the gift extension that she can give to us to give us much longer gift activations here. Okay, and this should we should have enough damage output from our dark and light to be able to go for a couple things here. There we go. There we go. And we'll head on. Oh, oops. I wanted to head on over this way. Okay. Let's go back and give Mia some help. And as you see there, our healing Mia only takes one Ichor, which is very good. But we just simply can't kill the enemy in any way. Okay, let's go for some Ichor here. Let's go for a backstab, and then we will go for the monkey here. Okay, let's go for a frost wave downrange. That did not kill anyone down there. Let's go for a laser beam here. Let's go for a frost stream. There we go. There we go. Now we're pushing the spawn point back here, which is very good. And we need to go for a little bit of distance here between everything. Let's go for a Hoarfrost stream. There we go. Now that killed a few people there. Let's go for another backstab if we can. Okay, we'll go for a laser beam, and that's hitting some people over there. There we go. Okay, we're getting slaughtered here. Thank you, Mia. Let's back up. Let's get her back, and let's go for a Hoarfrost stream. There we go. That knocks them down, and it gives us time to recover to go for a backstab here. Now, as we are without Mia here, we will have to be careful, as these two folks... Oops. Thank you, Mia. Oops. We lost Mia there, so that's very unfortunate and very bad. Okay, let's go ahead and go for a launch here. We got both of them in the air. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so let's back up here. Alright, and let's go for a frost wave. There we go. Okay, so we did the invasion, but we lost Mia, so that's a very, very, very bad start there. But as we did the invasion, and we did it successfully, we can go ahead and pop back to the missile real fast, and we'll pick up Mia from there. But Mia is definitely the key here, and she is very, very crucial to making this all work. As you saw there, we were able to put out a whole bunch of damage on the enemy at range, and even though we kind of went down there a little bit here and there, it's all okay in the end, simply because we can do things like this from a distance and do 7,000 damage. That's very, very good. And we'll go for some I-core there, and maybe if we get lucky, we'll get a backstab. Good. And since these folks are weak to pierce, we do a little bit of extra damage here against them, doing our backstabs, and we want to have the fortified chrome to have the highest potential dark and light gifting value here simultaneously, as we have Frost Wave, which is a light gift, and we have the 2 laser beams here, which are dark gifts. Now, the thing about the laser beams here is that it is very, 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 very crucial that you line up with the enemy in a very straight line, kind of at a distance, in a very level kind of a straight line, because the minute that you're looking down or you're looking up and the gift is off kilter, the beam will shoot in a different direction than where it normally should. Oops. Okay, so there he goes. Okay, and so you need to be careful how you. Oh, laundry is done. You need to be careful how you apply the gift, simply because you can apply the gift in a very strange kind of a way. But we'll go for a couple of things here to put this lady down very fast. So we'll go for some I-core regeneration here, and then we will go for a charge attack on this fella, and we'll get a little bit of I-core there. We didn't get as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. And as you see, we have a very, 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 very long 20-second cooldown on Hoarfrost Stream and Twilight, but as these areas are kind of long in between here. Okay, let's go for a Frost Wave. Oops, that was unfortunate. Go for a backstab here. Now it's important to go for the backstabs to get high I-core pools, so you can go for whoops. So you can go for some of these communals here with Mia later on. But as you see, as soon as we don't have a gift available to us, the only thing we have available is a backstab. So let's go ahead and heal up. And now that we have Mia available, let's go for her. So we can have some good damage here in the next couple of rooms, as we have some really, really problematic enemies. So we'll go for a beam here. Okay. Okay, and she's dead. That's very good. And we only have 4 I-core, but that's enough for a Frost Wave. Okay, and let's go for a couple of I-core attacks here. Oops. Okay, and we're focused, so we can go for a launch here. Oops, we missed. Okay, let's go for a launch. There we go. Definitely want to go for the launch, so we get all that I-core back. Good. And now, as you see, we just are kind of using our gifts here, and we don't have anybody left to fight, as there is a lot of running here in the Cathedral. That was a bump mistake there. Okay. And as you have so much running, Lightning Charge could be exceptionally beneficial here. And since we are paired up with Mia, we do have the slots for it, but it's better to just keep this going on our own here. And we'll go for a charge on this fella. There we go. All right. And as we are running Ribcage, we start with 30, and we have 30, but for I-core cost here and such, but since we use some items, we'll go ahead and load up here at the missile. Oh, I thought I was going to fall off the edge. I wasn't sure there if I actually made the jump. But the laser beams are a lot of fun, especially when you get into the invasions here in the Cathedral, as they are very exceptionally difficult invasions. But having all the AoE kind of in a straight line is where the Queen's Ribcage Blood Code excels in an exceptional way, simply because of the fact that it does have the very straight line AoEs to do all these damaging effects at distance. So you can do things like get a backstab and then go for some damage there. And you can see that as we are going to pair up here with Mia, we're still getting Ichor back from Ichor regeneration, and we have pretty good Ichor recovery on the Brionac. So we can go for Frost Wave here. And you can see the execution length of time on these gifts is exceptionally slow. Oops. Okay. Oops, we missed her, I think. Let's go for a backstab here, so we get 2 more Ichor added to our pool. And as Frost Wave only has a 5-second cooldown here with Blood Awakening, we can use it over and over and over, and it only costs 3 Ichor now. So we will definitely go for a gift accelerator here to get these gifts out very quickly. Coming up here, as we have some of these issues to deal with 2 of these ladies all at once. Okay, there we go. She's almost dead. Oops. Very good. She's dead. And see, blood. What is that? Frost Wave is already ready again, so we can go for another gift there, and we can kill this lady. And we can even go for another Frost Wave there, but we'll skip that for now. Now coming up here to the big lady, we definitely will have to go for several backstabs, but we can go for a lightning bolt. Okay, and as you see there, that almost kills her in 1 gift, which is most exceptional and beneficial to us. And as you see, Blood Awakening, or oops, Twilight is already ready again. But as you see there, we take 1 hit from basically anybody, and we're dead. So it's a very high risk, high reward kind of a setup here that we have to go for. And we can go for Blood Awakening again if we wanted to. Because we have 24 Ichor. So Blood Awakening is the most costly communal that you can go for, but it's okay, as it is exceptionally beneficial. Alright, now she is strong to Hoarfrost Stream, so we will not be using that on her. But as you see there, Twilight is exceptionally beneficial, and we can just go for a couple backstabs here while we wait. Let's go for a charge attack. Now the reason that it's so good is because it's a straight line Lightning Pierce, and everybody through here, remember, is weak to Lightning Pierce. So we want to always be going for the Lightning Pierce setups. Okay, let's back up, go for a backstab. Now going for the backstabs is only to get us back as close as we can to the 24 Ichor range for Blood Awakening. But again, as you see here, there's no real harm in religiously using it as we go through the Cathedral here, simply because of the fact that you know, it's really long time span here. But there's several missiles that you can constantly come in contact with through the Cathedral, because it's such a long run. You can constantly revive and come back and use Mia's communal kind of whenever you want in between the missiles here. And as you come across so many different enemies here that are weak to Lightning Pierce and Ice Pierce, it's in your best interest to simply pair up and rest whenever you can here in the Cathedral. Alright, and let's go ahead and go for a gift accelerator. So we can go for this lady at a distance here. Very good. She's going to teleport. We'll just do that. We'll go for a backstab here. That'll get us almost back to full. And as you can see there, Frost Wave is active again. So as we head up to the top floor, we will be able to go for Blood Awakening. But as there's no real benefit to Blood Awakening here, because we can go for very, very quick gifts. So we will do this, and we'll do that, and she should go down very, very quickly. So we have monstrous amounts of damage that we can put out from Queen's Ribcage. However, the fact of the problem is here with the Blood Code is to go for these massive buffs. You're constantly inhibited by the fact that you need monstrous Ichor recovery. So that's the whole reason for going for the Brionic here, is that we have a really high Ichor recovery on the weapon, kind of at a low level here, simply because we're not going for any huge amounts of Ichor recovery here. And you see there we get 5 back on a running attack, so that's really good. Okay, and we'll go for a backstab to increase that Ichor pool up to 34. We'll go for a poke in the back here. So there's no real danger here in the Cathedral. It's just a matter of just don't get hit, and that really is the case more here so than ever before, simply because you get hit once and you're pretty much done. Because the Ivory Grace has very low defenses here. Oops. Okay, that guy just decided to wake up and fall off the edge. And you can see here that most of the enemies do slash, and that's our weakest defense. It's basically 0. And you can see when Ichor regeneration is active, it lowers our defenses even more. So we'll see here if I can get a good display of it. So here, and we had 22 before, now we have 13. So it literally is a super reduction in ability there. I think we pushed him all the way off the edge, so that's very good. So we kind of use the terrain and everything here to our advantage in the Cathedral, simply because the Brionic, when Ichor regeneration is active, is doing almost minus damage here on these enemies, and that's a problem. So as we come through here, we will find this fella, and we can just hit him with a Frost Wave and kill him. And since Ichor really isn't our concern here, we can do things like this, and as this guy comes up, and there's a guy behind us, we can just kind of use these gifts whenever we feel like. And as there are monstrous amounts of distance in between each of the engagement points, the 20-second cooldown really doesn't hurt us too bad, because we are able to be in between each of the areas here. Okay, and now we can go for a Twilight and a Frost Wave, and that'll kill her. And as you see, we're back to 0 Ichor here, basically. So we can go for a poke and a backstab, and we're back. We got 6 Ichor there, and then we got 8 more, and then we'll go for a couple of attacks here. There we go, and go for another backstab. And the Brionic is just a monster of an Ichor recoverer. So that's why anytime you talk about the DLCs, just remember the Brionic is there, and if you don't go for the Brionic, you're going to be kind of using just lackluster, mediocre kind of weapons to get Ichor back, and you don't get anything near what this weapon can grant you compared to anything else in the game. So let's go for this, and since we are up to pretty high Ichor here, we will keep ourselves going, and we'll go for this and that, and they'll die. So Frost Wave coupled with Twilight is just overwhelming for these ladies, and they're not able to even teleport or do anything, so it kind of ends them very quickly. We'll go for Ichor regeneration, so we can get that 12 Ichor back that we are so owed. And since we get 12 Ichor back, we are able to use another gift in the event that we don't have any Ichor or anything else. Okay, so that's again where the beauty of this wonderful gift comes in handy. Is it's a straight line AOE, and then it does a full 360, and it has knockdown built in. which I love knockdown. That's probably one of my most favorite. Abilities here in Coving is knockdown and restands. So if you're able to have any ability to restand an enemy or restand yourself, it's a really, really great ability. Okay, and then we have monkeys here. Okay, and there goes a monkey. Okay, and as you see there, we got hit by the monkey, and it took half of our health away. There we go. We'll go for some staggers attacks here on the monkey. Now, because we are using the Brionac, we have, as it's a halberd versus these lighter enemies, it acts very, very well in the stagger department, and it has pretty good knockdown with that poke ability of it. Okay, there's a monkey coming. I can hear him. That's really bad. That's the monkey, I believe, that fell down. So we will back up here and go for a frost wave. I missed the lady here. I thought we would get both of them in one gift. So that's also what we have going for us here. A Vivifier. That's an odd drop. But as we have all piercing weaponry here in our active gifts, they damage enemies beyond them. So you need to make sure that every time you're using one of your gifts, you have really, really good distance between you and the enemy, and at the same time try and line up enemies behind each other, so that way you can damage people easily. Alright, so now here we have this lady, so we can go for a Twilight first. Oh, and now she's doing that shield thing, so we need to go for a backstab to get rid of the shield. So no more shield, and now she's weak to lightning and strong to ice, but because we have such a high ice value, we can use some ice gifts there close to the end, because they're at least stronger than our weapon strikes. That's absolutely for sure. Alright, and let's head on over here, and as we have these two ladies kind of sitting in ambush here for us, we definitely want to make sure that we take them down very, very quickly. And since we have these gifts built in here to do really, really high, oops, we missed her, and we'll just push her off the edge there because I don't want to deal with that. Okay, and now here's an application where you could use Hoarfrost Stream to shoot at an angle, and let's go ahead and do that. So you see that it shoots indeed at an angle there, so you don't have to always do it in a straight line, but as you saw it go around the 360 there, it would not have affected anyone else in the room there. It was only directed at that warrior. Let's go ahead and drink some water here. Now for the Wolfie boy here that we're going to be coming into, he's weak to pierce, and as we have all pierce weaponry here, we won't be doing exceptional, crazy amounts of damage, but we will definitely be able to do pretty good damage overall. So let's go ahead and get enough Ichor back here for Blood Awakening. And since we have a bunch of heals here, we can indeed go for a whole bunch of things here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and heal up here with the last one and go back to Twilight. Alright, and we'll go for Mia, and then we'll go for all of our items here to make sure that we have the ability here to keep up with this boy. Now, as we are quick mobility, but again, remember we can't take any kind of damage because it's just overwhelming for us. Okay, and if we go for a backstab here, this will get us a restand, and we can go for a couple of things here, and we'll do this and this. Okay, whoops, we got hit, so we died. Okay, now he needs to stop doing that, so we can get ourselves going here again. Okay. There we go, and let's head over here, go for some Ichor. Okay. Whoops, and I'm dead. Okay. Oh man, and he's got crushing might going there, so he's able to break our block. So even if we were blocking here, he would go ahead and break through that, and we wouldn't be able to block that anyways. Good morning, Mia. Okay, so let's try this again here. Now this is where the run back can be very difficult, but as we are here and we can do this and that, and we can kill these warriors before they even get out of hand. Alright, and now since we open the run back here, we are able to you know, get ourselves back in the action here before anything happens. Alright, and Mia will probably kill her before anything happens here. Okay, oh good, we got our backstab, there you go. So the Wolfie boy, as he basically smacks Mia down very, very hard, it's an issue for sure. Okay, we'll knock that monkey off, and this monkey we will leave him to go here. Okay, good. And the other monkey, we don't care about him. So now coming into this room, it's absolutely critical that we go for many, many, many damaging gifts. Okay. And that's absolutely imperative here to put these ladies down quickly, as the two of them gang up on you, and they can put you down very, very quickly. Alright, and as we have, again, all our health things here, we can go for Mia again. Alright, and let's go for Mia. There we go. And let's go for some more ichor here. There we go. And what is that? Ichor regeneration is almost available again. And let's go back to Twilight. And let's go for all the things. There we go. And it looks like you can hit him from here, but you can't. And so you have to actually enter the arena before he goes nuts. Alright, here we go. There we go. And let's go for this, and this, and this. Whoops, okay. And let's go for some ichor here. Okay, and let's go for a Twilight. And this. Okay. And he's charging up, so we'll backstab him. Mia got in the way there a little bit, so that was kind of a problem. Let's go for this, and let's wait for him to stand up. And as you see, he doesn't take exceptional... Oops. He doesn't take exceptional damage anymore. Thanks, Mia. She's gonna die. We'll get her back. Okay. He's gonna do the blood mist. There we go. And it doesn't matter what our defenses are, because he killed us in one hit anyways. Okay, let's go for a backstab here. Get him to restand so we can get some ichor for Twilight. And for Frostblade. Whoops. Mia, thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, the baseball bat. So as you see here, even though he is weak to pierce, once he gets that charge on him, he takes exceptional reduction to all kinds of magic or active gifting and in the elements. So it's important that that you put this guy down quick. But then in the end, it doesn't really do you too good. Whoops. Wow, that was unfortunate, to say the least there. My goodness. Okay. Alright, so again, the RNG of Vayne coming to bear there. Alright, and as we go past this fella, it's again, it's really good that we can go ahead and kill him, but then at the same time, he absolutely is very strong against us, because even though we do pierce damage, we definitely don't have the ability to take a hit from him at all. So that's really where our issue lies for this fight with this guy. Whoops. Oh, and we're almost dead. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay, and let's just run on down here. Yep. And they will stop chasing us as we get down here. Okay, and we need to go ahead and heal, and see they don't, they lose track of us here. And so we'll just go ahead in here to the wolf boy, and she's gonna stand there and do whatever she's doing. So that's okay. And, oh, come on. There we go. And we'll go for Mia. And then we will go for one more of this, and iCore regeneration will heal. Easier than you expected. What are you talking about? So that's why this guy is so problematic, because he has extreme regeneration or defenses here against what we're going for, except when we do things like this. There we go. And let's go for a couple of attacks here. Oops. Okay. And whoops. Okay, there we go. Now he's able to get attacked here. There we go. And let's go for cognitive zeal. Okay, you need to stop that, because that is bad for our health. Alright, let's go for some iCore here. There we go. Let's go for a backstab here if we can. Nope. Oh, we got focus. And can we launch? Nope. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. I don't quite understand the launch mechanic here. There we go. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Mia. Okay, and let's go for a laser. Oh, we're dead again. Oh man, this guy. So that's the whole reason behind the backstab craziness, is that you can destroy this guy with backstabs in very simple terms, but trying to do very quick gifting here is difficult. And we'll go ahead and head on back with our tails between our legs. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll do a, okay, so he, or she dropped right down into the beam, which is very good for us, as we are, you know, having a long run back here of all kinds of difficulty. Alright, and here we go. And if we get her to come before the monkeys get up, we can go for a couple backstabs here before we get into the next room. And as we have a halberd, we can go for some of these stagger attacks here. Come on. There we go. And the monkeys are here now. Alright. Then we'll go for a frost wave. I got both of them. How wonderful. Okay, so that's where Frost Wave can shine truly, is that it can absolutely wreck these people that come in. Okay, let's go for Frost Stream. And as you see there, we got hit, so Frost Stream was not going to, oh, come on. There we go, we'll dodge in and out here. They're both after us. Okay, oh, good grief, come on. And Mia's gonna do that, so rip Haze. Okay, well there goes 20 million Haze. And that's the whole reason why if you just run past these folks, you can get away from them very quickly. And you don't have to worry about losing your Haze here in between, as that hallway is exceptionally difficult and dangerous. Alright, let's go for this. Okay, good. We got it before she launched into the air there to kill us again. But as you see, we get 33,000 back from killing one enemy. So it's not a problem to lose a whole bunch of Haze every time, as I've lost millions and millions and millions and millions of Haze over the time here. But that's okay, as it doesn't really mean anything after a while here. So it's okay. Let's poke this monkey off the edge. Okay, and let's poke, oh, okay, good job, Mia. Let's poke this monkey down. Oh, good job, Mia. We killed him again. Very wonderful. Alright, now as we head in here, we will definitely go for a Hoarfrost Streamer from the outset. Now that's supposed to give them a knockdown, but it did not, so that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go for a backstab here. Okay. And as you see there, we have these stagger over and over because because of this being a halberd, it has very, very, very good stagger. Okay, there we go. We're up to 34. That's pretty good. And our gifts are still active. So, yeah, we really did it. So we're back down to sub 1 million, which is not too bad. All right, and let's go for a Mia here. Go for our drain, and go for the stamina things, because we're dodging around constantly, and we need to be able to go for some damage here. Okay, let's go for a backstab here and get this boy into a restand here. Alright. And of course he's gonna do these crazy things here. I don't think we stopped him from his enraged stage here. Nope, doesn't look like it. There we go. That should hit him twice. Good. Oh, good grief. Killed us both in one hit. Come on. And his reach is the entire arena. Okay. And that's why you get comfortable going for these setups here with all this, and then you get to that guy, and it completely all goes out the window. So if we were going to set up a dex run here against him with a veil, we go for something like Orion or Achilles. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably go for Achilles.
Maybe we should try rethinking things.
And go for either one of these veils here in the Graceful Prominence. And this could be actually really, really good. Sharpened Fangs, yeah. So we'll do an Achilles kill here with this fella, and if we can get over there with Jack, we will be able to put him down in 3 backstabs probably, if anything else. Why? Oh, we weren't doing Weimer, we were doing Ribcage. Whoops, sorry. Okay, and here we go for more run back, more shame, more problems. Okay, and we'll just go for a parry there, as you can kind of set that up pretty easily, because as soon as you attract her, she's interested in killing you, and so from there you can simply just go for some damage and some ichor back. Okay. Okay. And can we get a backstab? Nope. Oh, good job, Mia. Alright. So the wolf boy, yeah, he's a problem and a pain, but it's okay. There we go. Poke him down. And we'll go ahead and get one more ichor on a drain attack there. Okay. We'll go for a charge accelerator here, or a gift accelerator, so we can do this quickly. Okay. And as you see here, they're all after us. Mia's probably gonna die. Yep. There we go. Okay. Oh, and they're staggering their attacks. So we're in a really bad way here. So we're... Oh, thanks, Mia. That's all we need. Mia's probably gonna die. Yep. And here they come. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now we got back. Yay! So let's go for ichor regeneration. Mia's still shooting at them. That's not a problem. And we will go for a pure blood here, as our gifts get up to 24 ichor here for blood awakening. And one more, as it's a very slow process here. Okay, let's go for blood awakening. And then we'll go for a pure blood. And we'll go for all these things. There we go. And we'll go for more things. And again, it doesn't really matter about our defenses, as we are constantly getting damaged, and we have 0 defenses, so it has to be pretty much a flawless fight. There we go. There we go. There we go. And let's go for a backstab here. Oh, we missed the backstab. That's really unfortunate. So now he's a super invincible man, but that's okay. We'll go for some hits here. There we go. And now we need some ichor. Okay, let's go for some attacks here. Oh, good grief. Okay, he's gonna go kill Mia. We'll get Mia back. Okay, we'll go for a Frostblade here and a Twilight. Oh, come on. Nope. Come on. Okay, let's go for a Frostblade. Now we are out of gifts here. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Now this is going to be a real problem for us because we have no gifts. We have no things that can really damage him, and we have really, no defenses either. So every time we get hit, we just go down without a fight, pretty much. Oh man. So this is where Code Vein can absolutely knock you down and take your lunch. And this is absolutely why. Because you think you're doing something a certain way, and then you do it differently, and it just completely falls flat. So now if we go for Achilles, and we go for Jack, okay, and we pair up with him, and we go for the backstab set here. This kind of gets a little bit ridiculous with the backstab setup here. As you see, we're at 2379, and we're going to be going a lot higher here. So these are all good. Merciless Reaper is fine if we were going for charge attacks here, but we have a willpower of D, but that won't be necessary. So what are we here? We are quick anyways, so we won't need this. I guess we could do this, and we could do that too. Just in case we go for an actual charge attack and go for an attack through the dome there on this guy. All right, so now as we are going to be kind of just skirting the system here, we'll go for camouflages and just kind of run past all these folks. There we go. Now she can see us. But that's okay, as we'll go for several, you just listen for the audio cues there, and now we got monkeys, so that's a real problem. And we'll go for another camouflage, and Jack will be just doing Jack things back there, distracting the enemy like he always does, and that's okay. I don't know why he wants to stand there and fight, but that's his prerogative. Alright, so now let's go ahead and I guess we'll use this guy for this, okay, and here we go. Okay, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal, and you'll see here that this kind of turns into kind of a joke here with this guy, and that's okay, because you know, it's whatever. And again, in Code Vein, you know, if you're ever having a problem, there's always a way around it for sure. And let's go for these things, and then this we will go for let's see, charger. Okay, and here, and as you see, we only have 4 ichor available, so we have to kind of do this quick. So let's head on in. Okay, and let's go for a backstab here. And there's 24,000. There's 11,000. He's gonna do that. There we go. And let's go for, whoops. And let's go for another charge. Whoops. Okay, let's go for a charge. There we go. So, as you see here, if you go for drain attacks on this fella and you go for some backstabs, you can just absolutely ruin his day very, 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 very quickly. But for adventuring through here, this would absolutely be a horrible setup here. So let's see what our drain attack value was there that we were going for, to simply see how much damage we were actually able to put out on this guy. So the damaging Merciless Reaper is absolutely critical here, as you get really, really good armor reduction on this guy. Okay, and we'll go for Jack, and we'll see here what we end up with. Okay, and this was a charge booster. So 7111, that's just absolutely stupid. And if you go for Merciless Reaper, that reduces his defenses, and since he's weak to pierce anyways, you can just put him down very, very quickly. Okay, so we ended here with Jack, but as you see, Ribcage for adventuring through the Cathedral is exceptionally great, but then going for the Wolf Boy, you definitely want to just go for backstabs or charge drains, and the Graceful Prominence is the ideal version of that. If you don't have the DLCs, then you would want to go for the Dust Garb, as this has the highest backstab drain attack that you can go for, but you would have to set it up with something like Hades in order to make this thing shine brightest. So here, instead of like Heroic Fang, go for Sharpened Fangs, and you're up to 1487. And as it is as we discussed before, this is a Strength Veil. You want to go for high strength out the gate here with this thing. And as you see, we have all the gifts that we were going for, kind of with the other setup. And as we're normal mobility here, with some of these basic weapons, it doesn't matter because you're going to be going for backstabs and charges as well. So if you had a chance for it, you're not going to be getting 7111 by any means, but let's see here what you actually could get with the Dust Garb or Silver Garb, however you prefer it. All right, and we would be doing this, and we would be going for this here. There we go. And we'll go for Jack's Communal here, and we'll see what indeed we can get to. And this would all be based on backstabs. So 3806, so about half, a little more than half. And if we were going for Heroic Fang, this would increase your charge value here by 30%. So it would do really well. This is your charge attack, and that would be increased by 30%. And you wouldn't go for the extreme kill like what we just did, but you could definitely make it work in its own right. Or you could go for something like Demeter or some of these other blood codes here. Warrior would be good. Dark Knight would be good. Queen's Breath would be good. So there's a lot of blood codes here that you could go for that would be good for running the Dust Garb as a backstab veil. Okay, so that's enough of the Cathedral for now. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode to conclude the Cathedral.